The first session was about enhancing student engagement through Gen AI in EAP courses, presented by Rita Gill-Singh and her team. They explored how to adapt Gen AI tasks for English for academic purposes and content-based courses using a communicative language teaching approach and ChatGPT literacy framework.
How did they find Gen AI tasks enhance student engagement?
They collected data from 6 Hong Kong universities and found that tailored Gen AI tasks not only boosted student engagement, but also improved AI literacy by making the tasks relevant and interactive.
What's next on the list?
Next, Leo Yu and John Della Pietra talked about AI in designing speaking and listening tasks. They used ChatGPT to generate genre-specific content and HeyGen to produce AI-generated video recordings.
How did these tools help in assessment design?
They found that these tools offered new possibilities for creating diverse and engaging content, but they also faced some challenges like ensuring the AI-generated content was accurate and relevant.
So it's not all smooth sailing, huh?
Exactly. The third session was about Gen AI in Chinese as a second language instruction presented by David Chun-Hua Yuan. He involved university students in designing CSL lessons using Gen AI tools.
That sounds like a hands-on approach. How did it turn out?
It turned out great. The students refined their lessons through feedback and implemented them in the classroom. The results showed improved lesson quality and student outcomes, highlighting Gen AI's potential in CSL education.
What's next?
Andrew Morale and his team offered a workshop on AI prompt writing for teaching and assessment. They provided practical guidance on writing effective AI prompts and using Gen AI for feedback, grading, and formative assessment.
Did they have any hands-on activities?
Yes, they did. Participants got to experiment with prompts and rubrics to see how they could be applied in real teaching scenarios.
What's the next topic?
Leo Yu and Rita Gill-Singh again, this time focusing on increasing Gen AI literacy through task design. They had students compare AI and human-generated texts to identify strengths and limitations, fostering critical evaluation skills.
What's next?
Christy Chan and her team evaluated a hybrid assessment platform combining AI and human feedback for student oral presentations. AI analyzed delivery features like fluency and tone, while human evaluators assessed content.
How did the students respond to this hybrid feedback?
They appreciated the feedback, though there were some technical limitations noted. It's a work in progress, but it's promising.
What's next on the list?
Yan Yan Lam introduced a metaverse-based program for teaching Chinese as a foreign language. Using gamified constructivist methods, the immersive environment enhanced student engagement and learning.
How did the students react?
The feedback was overwhelmingly positive. Students loved the interactive and immersive experience.
What's next?
Melinda Wong and Delian Gaskell discussed Gen AI resilience in curriculum design. They talked about how CHIOST's Center for Language Education evaluated its courses for Gen AI resilience and identified best practices and areas needing improvement.
That's important. We need to make sure our curricula can adapt to new technologies. What's next?
Kathy Lee and her team assessed the impact of Gongya, a real-time feedback platform, on student anxiety and audience engagement in a public speaking course. Preliminary findings suggest it reduces anxiety and fosters a supportive environment.
What's the next topic?
The next session introduced Airya, a Gen AI system developed for Chinese language instruction at CUHK. Since its launch in September 2024, it has been used over 2,000 times. The presentation detailed its features and educational value.
That's a lot of usage. It must be quite effective. What's next?
Lung Chao applied languaging theory to examine how generative AI reshapes English language education in Hong Kong. He contrasted AI-human and human-human communication, identifying gaps in emotional attunement and contextual adaptation.
What's the next topic?
Delian Gaskell and Gary Mudman analyzed over 800 unassessed Gen AI reflections from first-year business communication students. They explored how ungraded reflective practices influence AI literacy and critical thinking.
What did they find?
They found that feedback bots and intrinsic motivation foster metacognitive strategies and evaluative judgment. It's all about getting students to think critically about their learning.
What's the next topic?
Raketavan Kongsat and Thamanthin Yordming investigated how national AI policies in Thailand are implemented in EFL classrooms. They surveyed and interviewed 26 teachers and found that AI supports personalized learning and classroom efficiency, though barriers like technical issues and limited training persist.
What's the last topic?
Lai Ping Wang and Tak-Shun Sin introduced the CAN framework for AI-supported teaching strategies in Chinese language education. It includes creative teaching strategies, AI support, and networking, improving engagement and instructional effectiveness.
So what are the key takeaways from all these sessions?
The key takeaways are that Gen AI has a lot of potential in language education, from enhancing student engagement to improving assessment design and curriculum resilience. However, there are also challenges like ensuring accuracy, relevance, and addressing technical limitations. It's all about finding the right balance and continuously adapting to new technologies.
Thanks for sharing these insights.